Hey, Lars, just start with the obvious. How tough is it to battle like that in a game, come back, and then not get anything for it?
Yeah, it stings a bit. There's no question. Played hard tonight. I thought it was a good hockey game. I thought after 5 days, you're not sure how sharp you're going to be. And you could tell we had some puck management issues at times, but battled right back in it. I thought we played well tonight, and could have got a point out of that at least.
Did you know what to expect from your guys at the start tonight? You just mentioned the time off that you've had. Practices are great, but were you sort of curious as to what the legs would be like, what the energy would be like at the start?
I knew we'd have legs. I wasn't worried about our legs. It's the timing part. We skated hard. We had some real tough practices. Came a day off in the middle there, and I thought they put the work in. So I wasn't worried about their legs, but it's the timing, it's the execution. It's getting back to that the game situation stuff. We try to simulate some of that stuff in practice, but it's practice. So I thought we came out great. The back half of the period we got a little bit sloppy, but they forced some of that into you too. That's a good hockey team we played against too.
Sorry, the sloppiness at the end of the first and part of the second, is that part of the timing you were worried about?
Yeah, well, some of it's timing, some of it's forcing plays. I mean, their first 3 goals, we turned the puck over 3 times. So we talk about it, and you force plays against a dangerous team, they make you pay, and they did 3 times.
Right, you're down 2 in the second period and crawl back in. I know you don't want that scenario, but your team doesn't seem to be bothered by being down a goal or 2. What does that say about what you've got here?
Yeah, I thought it was, Z turns one over, and then Jake turns one over, and then the next 2 shifts, it looked like nobody really wanted the puck, to be honest with you. Curls pulls a rabbit out of a hat there, and toe drags a guy, and then we score the shift after. So it settled us right back down, and I thought it was great. It was bang, bang. We're right back in that game, and got us back on our toes instead of our heels. So yeah, it's a big moment, and then we took them head on, and we played hard.
And then the third, another big. I mean, you're killing a penalty there with 7.5 or so to go in the game. Again, that penalty kill unit doesn't seem to be fazed by game situation, whatever. They're just out there doing their job.
They're doing a real good job. I mean, huge block by Peaker there in 2, and we don't have a stick with Gus, and it's kind of a fire drill, and they're smelling blood, and we get through it and draw a penalty out of it. So you got to tip your cap to the Killers. They've been doing a real good job here of late.
Hey, Lars, we obviously call them a fourth line or whatever, but it's just numbers that we talk about. But that line, the Corrali line, how important? I know they're important last game, but especially this game as well. It seemed like they were really going tonight.
They had the legs right out of the gate, and you saw who I was playing them against most of the night. I thought that the way they started, the energy that they had, and they get an early goal, and you could see that they just were feeling it. Curls could have 3 goals in the first period. He was so. When they got legs like that, and they're skating, they're a really hard line to play against. Tex, you could tell Tex was feeling it tonight. He was settling pucks down. He was aggressive. He doesn't score or anything, but I thought he had a real good game, and that line's got speed. They got tenacity, and helps me a lot when they play like that, and I'm able to use them and play against a line like Kuznetsov's line.
Korpisalo was on an island a couple times tonight, made some pretty good saves. I'm thinking of Kuznetsov in particular. What did you think of his game as a whole, and did you get the sense he would want that last one back with the minute 22?
Yeah, I'll go back, look at it. Corpy made some saves, but I'll look at it and make that assessment after.
Thanks, Luke.